A very good evening. Thank you so much for joining in. This is Lookup News coming to you from our Lookup studios. Nelima here and Felista Adundo with the sign language interpretation. We've got a lot lined up for you tonight. Before we get into the business, here are our top stories. Tonight on Lookup News, President Ruto tours Raila Odinga's Luo Nyanza Tap starting Friday. Rally driver Maxine Mahome under investigation for murder of Asad Khan. A man killed in Roy for allegedly stealing a dog. And President Ruto presides over GSU pass-out in Embakasi. Once more, welcome to the broadcast. This is Lookup News, trending across all our social media platforms at Lookuptv on Twitter, Facebook, and our YouTube channel. Do stay with us and let us know where you're watching us from using the hashtag #LookUpNews. And our bulletin begins now. President William Ruto is expected to kickstart his tour of the Nyanza region tomorrow, just 3 months after visiting Homa Bay County. The head of state is expected to launch different development projects, including affordable housing. Ian Keitani files the following story.
After presiding over the pass-out parades for 3 consecutive days, President William Ruto is set to kickstart his tour of the Nyanza region tomorrow, where he is expected to launch various development projects. It will be just the second time in 3 months that President Ruto will be touring the region, with the local leaders being a no-show last time out.
Barabara ile ya kutoka Mbita kuja Sindo, kuja Kiabuya, kwenda mpaka Karungu. Hiyo barabara pia nitaifuatilia ndio tuweze kuhakikisha kwamba inakamilika. Si ndio? Nakumbuka pia wakati nilikuja Rangwe, tuko na barabara ya kutoka Rangwe kwenda Nyaburu. Vile nasikia imekwama kidogo, nitaishughulikia.
If online sentiments are anything to go by, local leaders led by Homa Bay Town MP Peter Kaluma have vowed to accompany the head of state, listing his 10-point demands, including infrastructure funding and land extension for the Tomboya University, further urging the government to fast-track the Kabunde airstrip. According to State House spokesperson Hussein Mohamed, the president is set to launch development projects in the region, top among them infrastructural projects.
The president will launch several projects that directly impact on the lives of the people, in line with the government's bottom-up economic agenda that places premium, of course, on economic transformation, especially for those at the bottom of the economic pyramid. You will recall that the president was here in October 2022 and made several pledges. Tomorrow, he'll be returning to fulfill some of those pledges. Key among them is the launch of the first phase of the 5,000 affordable housing program for Homa Bay County. The project is expected to not only alleviate the housing deficit in the county, and by housing here we're talking about decent and affordable housing, but also significantly boost the local economy. The project will ultimately cover several towns in the county, including Oyugis, Kendu Bay, and Bita.
The tour has landed ICT Cabinet Secretary Elido Walo in trouble, with netizens who called him out for spending taxpayers' money in erecting a handful of billboards, welcoming the president to the region. As the residents wait for the head of state, the question remains, will local leaders accompany the president in his 2-day visit, or will they shy away from it? Ian Keitani, Lookuptv.
Thank you, Ian Keitani, for that report. Now, moving on, Kenya Tea Development Agency, KTDA, on Thursday disbursed 5.5 billion shillings as payment to smallholder tea farmers for the December 2022 green leaf deliveries. The amount is inclusive of mini bonuses for the half-year ending December 31st, 2022. KTDA announced that farmers can expect to receive payment into their accounts in the next few days, depending on respective banks' processes and timelines.
Farmers in the country have a reason to smile as they expect to receive a payment of their last month bonus into their account in the next few days. While addressing the media, the agricultural CS Mithika Linturi stated that the Kenya Tea Development Agency KTDA managed factories have disbanded 5.5 billion Kenyan shillings as payment to their stakeholders, tea farmers, for their December 2022 green leaf deliveries, inclusive of mini bonuses for the half year, ending December 31st, 2022.
To consider making a mini bonus payment to our farmers in this month of January, so that our small-scale tea farmers are able to get some money to pay school fees, considering this is the beginning of the year and we have children going to school.
Of the amount, 2.7 billion is payment with respect to the mini bonuses for the factories whose directors passed the resolution to pay mini bonuses for their farmers, where the balance of 2.8 billion Kenyan shillings will go towards paying farmers for their December green leaf deliveries to factories.
To tell the farmers of this country that today the Kenya Tea Development Agency is releasing a sum of Kenya shillings, 5.5 billion shillings, to our tea farmers in the country, so that the beneficiaries can be able to use the same money in mitigating the bad effects or the financial constraints that they may have.
Farmers will be paid between 5 and 10 shillings as mini bonus for a kilo of green leaf deliveries to their factories for the next 6 months up to December.
That is why we are in this subsidy program, to promote and increase productivity by bringing down the cost of our inputs.
CS Linturi stated that the government is committed to promoting tea farmers in the country.
Today, when this declaration is being done, is that out of the sale of our tea, there is no money that has been borrowed. Last time there was some aspect of borrowing of some money from some different banks here and there, but when you look at the arithmetic, it was necessary that time because the farmers required to be supported. So there is no single money or coin that has been borrowed from any bank. This is money from the proceeds of the sale of tea.
Shadrach Kareria, Lookuptv.
And veteran broadcast journalist Catherine Kasavole has been remembered as a mentor, a humble and respectful person who dedicated her life to serving people. Friends, colleagues and relatives converged at Friends International Church along Ngong Road in Nairobi on Thursday to pay the final respects. The final intimate for the TV journalist shall be held on Saturday.
Catherine, mimi napenda nyama sana. Nikikula mboga sisikii vizuri. Lakini, hello Mr. Amos, you are there? Mlembe, the mother was my boss. Mboga sikuli. Lakini baba alikuwa analeta nyama siku moja, alafu Catherine ndiye alikuwa ananiombeaga nyama kutoka kwa baba yake. Na mimi nilizaliwa hivi, na nilikuwa nakaa kwa nyumba peke yako. Nilijua jinsi ya kile nitakula.
I knew as mom, and for 40 some years of my life, we came to become best friends. One of the things that she always wanted me to do was to go into television and broadcasting. And it was, I know this is her way of telling me, utafanya tena nitataka, because I'm in front of TV screens and there's all kind of media, which is one of the things I always shied away from and never wanted to do. My job was always to be mom's bodyguard as I got older, and I got to understand that Mummy is Catherine Kasavuli. And before, it was just the radio playing in the background, and I would hear her voice. The maid would tell her, yeah, leo alikuwa nakuongelesha kwa radio. You know, lawyers and radios, we keep mixing into this thing.
To say that she is gone, but her spirit lives on. Marty is very much like the mother, amiable and always ready to help. And I want to thank Mama Rachel Kasavuli for raising such a great daughter of Kenya who has impacted many. And I'm saying this because if I say it later when Mama is gone, she will not hear it. I want to thank the family for the good care they took of Catherine. We used to meet with them at the hospital, and I know that the family did what they could have done.
And indeed, the members of the Fourth Estate will continue to celebrate the life that she lived and continue to walk in her footsteps. And moving on, President Ruto has presided over the passing out of the GSU unit at Embakasi Training College. Speaking in that event, President Ruto urged the recruits to offer services to all Kenyans, regardless of their tribe, and cautioned politicians from misusing police officers. Ruto also promised to fight deep-rooted corruption in the police sector.
3 days in a row, President Ruto today presided over the passing out of GSU recruits. The recruits putting out their best in a well-organized parade, and later they took the oath of service and faithfulness.
Faithfully according to law.
President Ruto urged the recruits to offer services to all Kenyans regardless of their tribe and cautioned politicians from misusing police officers.
Mtafanya kazi vile mumekuwa trained hapa. Mutafanya kazi na polisi, munaungana na jeshi kubwa ya polisi. Karibu sasa tutakuwa na polisi 1110. Wale mumetrain na wao hapa, wale mtafanya kazi na wao Kenya, wao ni ndugu zenu, wao ni madada zenu kuliko hata wale mumezaliwa na wao. Hiyo ndio Kenya tunataka kujenga, yenye haina mipaka ya ukabila na sehemu mtu anatoka ama dini. Mimi nataka askari wetu wa polisi wafanye kazi ya polisi, wachunge usalama, wachunge mali yetu, wachunge watoto wetu, wachunge biashara zetu. Mambo ya siasa itafanywa na wanasiasa, na nawauliza wanasiasa wote wawachane na askari wetu wa polisi.
President Ruto also promised to fight deep-rooted corruption in the police sector.
Pale kwa procurement ndio shetani wa ufisadi anaishi hapo. Mchunge hapo kwa procurement, kwa sababu hapo ndio pesa ya hawa askari itaibiwa na hawa askari hawatapata haki yao. Mimi nataka hiyo pesa yote tunaweka katika mambo ya budget ya usalama ifike kwa hawa askari, wawe na vifaa ya kutosha, na tutahakikisha kwamba kuna pesa ya kutosha ili askari hawa wawe na vifaa vyote vinavyohitajika waweze kusimamia usalama wa taifa letu la Kenya. Vijana wangu, mimi nataka niwaambie tunawapenda sana, tunawatakia heri. I pray for you.
Speaking during the event, CS Interior Kithure Kindiki said that the ministry is committed to offering training that meets challenges at hand.
We, in consultation with the command of the National Police Service and the other agencies in this sector, are working towards reviewing and updating the curricula of these institutions in this sector to ensure that they respond to the complexities of the security challenges our country is facing today.
Nairobi Governor Johnson Sakaja thanked the police service for bringing back security in Nairobi.
As a county of Nairobi, we are very proud that we've been able to partner very closely with the Inspector General of Police and the Regional Commander, Mr. Bungei, to restore order and sanity in Nairobi County.
We are due for a very fast break here on the program, but there's so much more on the other side, including a lot of sporting action.
A very small percentage of people can protect what the future holds. Mahiga Homes has a track record that speaks for itself. With 5.95 million, you can get a 3-bedroom flat roof bungalow at Golden Park, Juja. We've handed over 9 estates and the 10th handover is coming soon. Your dream home is just a step away.
Do you need a dose of hope? If so, you are in the right place. We think of ourselves around here as hope dealers, delivering truth, power, and inspiration to hearts and minds all over the world. If nothing else has worked for you, why not give the God thing a try? For it's in the presence of God that you'll find everything that you need. Amen.
Vera Beauty and Fashion College is focused on being the leading technical and vocational training institute in the region. Our team possesses in-depth knowledge and extensive experience in the industry, offering thorough training in cosmetology, hairdressing, interior design, creative arts, training of trainers, nail technology, and fashion design. With branches in Nairobi, Thika, Meru, Eldoret, and now in Mombasa, our courses ensure that learners are completely equipped with knowledge, competency, and employability skills. Enroll today to be a part of a center of excellence.
Mwangi's Institute of Cosmetology. We are TVET and NITA approved training institute in the following courses: School of Hairdressing and Beauty Therapy, School of Fashion Design, Event Management and Decoration, School of Interior Design and Beadwork, School of Advanced Nail Technology, and School of Makeup Artistry. We are located at Kim's Plaza, Equity Bank Building, 4th floor, Oginga Odinga Street, Eldoret. Call us on 0715-046-499 or email us at mwangiscosmetologyinstitute@gmail.com. Mwangi's Institute of Cosmetology, empowering tomorrow's generation today.
Welcome back. This is Lookup News. Nancy Nelima here and Felista Adundo on the sign language interpretation. The hashtag is Lookup News across all our social media platforms where we are at Lookuptv. Let's continue. In a consultative meeting with the UK High Commissioner to Kenya, Jane Marriott, held at the Deputy President Rigathi Gachagwa's Harambee House Annex in Nairobi on Thursday, the government will reboot development projects in northeastern Kenya in collaboration with the United Kingdom, which is set to start implementing a 3-year development project aimed at countering insecurity in a grand plan to address a range of challenges the region has faced. This project is aimed to improving education and creating socio-economic lives for the people. And elsewhere, police are investigating a case where a 29-year-old man, Bernard Wandeto Kabungo, is alleged to have died following injuries suspected to be inflicted by police officers on 1st January, alongside his colleague after they were alleged to have stolen 2 dogs from a neighbor in Roy area, Nairobi County. The family is now seeking justice for their son for the mysterious death. Erin John Mokora reports.
According to an eyewitness who sought anonymity, on 31st December 2022, police officers from Makongeni arrested them on allegation of stealing 2 dogs.
On date first tulikuwa tumepigwa vibaya sana askari wa Makongeni.
The officers are said to have beaten them up thoroughly using guns, and upon realization that the suspects were innocent, they released them.
Tulipigwa vibaya sana. Juu tulipigwa na gun, tulipigwa na mangumi na buti. Jumia hata huku kwanzio siku my organs, my sexual organs.
Bernard's mother, Margaret Wanjiro, narrating how he fell ill on the 1st of January after complaining of severe headaches and was rushed to several hospitals before being referred to KU Referral Hospital, where he succumbed to his injuries on 7th January as he underwent treatment.
Kurudi saa 9:30 nikauliza msichana wa kazi, Bernard hajaamuka. Akaniambia bado hajaamuka. Mimi mwenyewe nikamuita tena. Akakuja pale kwa mlango. Tukaanza kuongea. Nikamuuliza mbona uko mweupe hivi? Akaniambia mimi mam, naumwa na kichwa, tulipigwa na maaskari. Tukaendelea tu kuulizana maswali. Tukuongea at more than 5 minutes wala nini? Hapana. Nikaona kijana ameanza kuangalia kama anaangalia juu. Unfortunately, akaanguka na akaconverse. Nikaita jirani yangu tulikuwa na yeye. Nikamuita kuja haraka tumekibisha hospitali.
Postmortem results indicating that Bernard was hit on the head with a blunt object that caused blood clotting leading to his death. The family now seeking justice for their son and intervention of the Independent Policing Authority IPOA for the mysterious death.
Sio vizuri maisha ya binadamu kupotea sababu ya mnyama anayeitwa mbwa, na tunashtumu sana kitendo hicho chenye kwa wenye waliosika kwa maisha ya kijana kupotea. Yes, we have the DCIs who have been around here for some time now. It's 2 days ago, 2 days consecutively. That was on Monday and Wednesday and Tuesday. Na tunatumai watapata jawabu kwenye hili swala.
Edwin John Mukora, Lookuptv.
Thank you, Okara, for the details. Now, lecturers at Egerton University now want institution's Vice-Chancellor, Professor Isaac Kibwage, to resign from the position and pave way for the new leadership. Led by Owasso Egerton Chapter Secretary Dr. Grace Kibue, the dons expressed their dissatisfaction with the management, stating that the institution is struggling to get back on its feet with a 2-year debt and no salaries. There's and much more in our county roundup.
Solidarity forever! Solidarity forever!
Outside the Egerton University, lecturers assembled carrying placards that communicated their dissatisfaction with the current management in the institution. The lecturers, led by University Academic Staff Union Egerton Chapter Secretary Dr. Grace Kibue, the dons stated that Kibwage and the University Council should resign after being incompetent if the institution is struggling to get back on its feet, sinking into debts and failure to pay full salaries to employees, which the management links to undercapitation.
And it is always honorable. If you try something for a given time and it does not work, you ask another person to be given a chance to try the same. So we are asking them with all humility that they should do the honorable thing. That is to leave the offices and other people can occupy them, and we see how we can solve this problem of Egerton.
In the same county, residents of Mbaruk are calling on the government to intervene in the insecurity situation that has persistently been experienced in the area as a result of 3 reported death cases in a span of 2 weeks.
Usalama kabisa. Wa maneno ikipelekwa kwa chifu hana haja na hiyo maneno, hataki kabisa kusikia hiyo maneno ati inaongelelewa ya hiyo kilabu, hataki kabisa. Huyo kwanza ndiye anapinga kabisa.
Hatua ya pombe ichukuliwe, mambo ya ulevi ichukuliwe, ili atangailao tuweze kupata watoto wetu wa kesho.
Bangi, ukienda hapa Baruku ufike saa 1 unashikwa singo, kile uliko nacho unatolewa hapo. Unaenda. Haya, ukienda kama ni hii vijana wakienda pale kwamba wanapigwa, hata wengine wamepigwa hapa, lakini hawaongei juu. Ukiongea we kesho utaona.
Salama na mtoto wangu hata Niko na stress hata sijui nisaidiwe haki. Juu mtoto wangu amekufa kifo ya kuuliwa. Hakuna hatua imechukuliwa juu hata kwanza walitoroka.
In Nyahururu, Laikipia County, residents are calling on the county government's intervention after a 57-year-old man is recuperating at the Nyahururu County and Referral Hospital after he was attacked and wounded by marauding hippos at Mangu village in the outskirts of Nyahururu in Laikipia town.
Wanatoka kwa mto na wengi wao sasa hata wamefukuzwa mahali pale chini, mahali watu wamekuja kulima, hata hatujui ni nani analima huko. Shamba yote imelimwa upande ule mwingine na tunasikianga hiyo ni mzito, hatujui ni nani analima.
Kwa hivyo tunaomba kwanza hii serikali ya Gavana Irungu ijue vile itatushughulikia, ijue vile itaangalia mwananchi wote wa Manguo, ndio at the safe side hii hipo wajue vile watafukuza.
Moses Okech, Lookuptv.
Thank you, Moses Okech. And away from stories in the counties, it's time now for us to take a look at all the day's sports. Now, KCB has intensified training and are in high hopes ahead of their match against Kariobangi Sharks on Saturday afternoon. Commenting on the upcoming league clash, KCB FC head coach Zedekiah Otieno said that he hopes his side maintain their good form